All right, good afternoon, everyone. Again, Corporal Dan Bartag, Dearborn Police Department Public Information Officer. We're still on scene west downtown Dearborn in front of our Hampton Inn, where officers responded to a possible shots fired situation. Again, officers responded very rapidly, secured the scene, started evacuating employees and guests of the hotel. We have multiple officers still on scene. The suspect has been contained, and we're actively negotiating with the suspect at this time. We don't have anything new other than that at this point. Michigan State Police and other regional, state, and local law enforcement agencies are on scene assisting as well. Chief Shaheen was on scene immediately and has been inside the hotel. And he's joining us for the press conference at this time. Turn over to Lieutenant Shaw for an update.
So I just want to remind everybody again, same thing that we talked about before, is to stay away from the area. I know that our curiosity gets to us and we want to come down to see what's happening, but this is a very fluid situation. We don't want people to come out here and get caught up in a spot, especially if this circumstance are changed. So again, just stay away from downtown Dearborn. We'll let you know when it's clear to come back down here. We also want to remind everybody that this is Dearborn scene. Our job here is to provide what support we can, which we provided our emergency support team, our aviation units, troopers, and anything the chief asks for, he gets. So that's where we're at as far as the MSP portion of it.
Chief, can you set the scene for us out here, what you saw inside?
Yeah, so, our officers respond. Yeah, you bet. So our officers respond on reports of shots fired. And, once we arrived on scene, we made contact with one individual who currently is, I would describe, barricaded in one of the hotel rooms. What I will say is that we're actively negotiating with that individual. We're all working towards a peaceful resolution, and hopefully that's where we're going to end up.
Can you give us any information about what precipitated this?
There was some type of dispute with the hotel staff or the clerk.
And was it for have him leaving the hotel?
No, it revolved around money. That's
the owing of a bill.
Yeah.
He has a long gun, does he not?
So he is armed with a long gun, and so that's why we need people to keep a safe distance away from the area at this time. I will add that schools, I know there's some questions about some of our local schools. None of them need to be on lockdown. They're safe to be released, all the children. There's not a concern as far as that goes.
Chief, there are conflicting reports about how many people have been injured here.
So we had one victim of a gunshot wound.
That is it. There is no one else who has been hit by gunfire.
As of right now, like I said, no, but again, it's an active investigation or scene at the moment.
Was the person an employee of the hotel who was the injured party?
That I don't have information on.
Are they someone who was with the shooter?
Not that we know.
Was he shooting out the back of the hotel?
That has not occurred.
That has not occurred.
No.
Do we know how many shots have been fired?
That I don't have.
Does this shooter have a military? Can you talk about the military background?
Yeah, I can't confirm that as well, you guys. I know you guys are interested in getting information out to the public, and I appreciate the public's interest to know, but it's an active scene, and my primary focus right now is seeing that it resolves peacefully, but I appreciate the question.
Has everybody been evacuated but the scene up there now from the hotel?
So we've gone through and evacuated all the hotel rooms as best we can at this point, but we're still working on that as well. It's a big hotel with 5 floors.
Chief, when you say you have to be careful because it's an active scene and you're negotiating with him, is there a message you want to send to him that he might hear through this?
So if he should, I would implore him to please come out peacefully. Nobody wants to see anybody else get hurt as a result of this incident, and I just implore him to come out peacefully. I mean, the preservation of life here is what's our top priority.
And are you willing to wait this out as long as it goes?
At this point, yeah, it's going to be a waiting game, and like I said, we're working through it. I'm very happy to say that I've got the state police, Oakland County, Taylor Police Department, the feds, Wayne County. Everybody's reached out, and I appreciate everybody's help.
Does their family or friends of this person in the building maybe trying to help you at all?
Yeah, we do have family, and they're all, again, everyone's trying to work towards a peaceful resolution.
Can you talk about those reports? I mean, are you concerned about how much ammo this guy might still have left?
Yeah, sure, I'm concerned about that. Absolutely.
Do we know where he's from?
I don't have that information.
You know the family's local?
So listen, I know there's probably a lot of other questions, but at this point, I'd like to conclude the press of the mayor, unless you have something like to add.
I'll only say, please just respect the, what our police chief is speaking to at this moment. As soon as we have details, we'll be sure to share it with the public. The best message that we can, ask the media to convey to the general public is to avoid this area. This is obviously an isolated and active situation, and so we just want to make sure that we're providing our officers the support that they need to ensure a peaceful resolution to this matter.
And is any information available about the condition of the victim?
I don't have information at this point, but you asked another question. I'm praying for him, and I'm praying for all the officers here on this scene that this ends peacefully. And so I'd like to send that out as well. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's,